Women of the Channel Leadership Network. I'm Jackie Rives, your community leader, and welcome to another Woman of the Week. Joining me this week is Madeyline Brown, VP North America Inside Channel Sales with Dell Technologies. Hi, Madeyline. Thank you so much for being here with all of us today.
Thank you, Jackie. I'm happy to be here.
Well, we are excited about celebrating you as our Woman of the Week. So let's get started with those icebreaker questions. Where do you live and where did you grow up, if that's different?
I live in Austin, Texas, and I grew up in Corpus Christi. So I'm a born and raised Texan, but not a born and raised Austinite.
I love it. Love it. All right. What is a little known fact about you that you don't mind sharing with, a few of my friends here?
I spend more money on live music probably than anything else and has been an addiction, if you will, since I was in college.
That's what I was. So since you've been in college, okay. I was wondering how, when did that start for you? I love it. Concerts aren't something that I really grew up doing, which is weird because I love music. So I love that about you, and that you make time for that. That's great.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's dive into your career a bit. Tell me about your career path and how you reached the position that you're in today.
Yeah. So, I would say that I owe my career to networking, mentorship, and sponsorship, but that I've built my career on a curiosity for learning, on collaboration, hard work, and always asking for more. I was a PM in a lot of different ways before I found myself at Dell 13 years ago, where I joined as a PM of a customer facing organization. I did that for about 2 years and then popped over to our client solutions group and started out as a PM, but became a manager of technologists, knowing nothing about how to be a client technologist. And about 2.5 years into that role, asked my skip level VP, hey, what can I do to develop myself? And he said, why don't you be my chief of staff? And I said, great, I'll be your chief of staff and lead a team of 11. So I did that for about 18 months and then found my real official chief of staff gig working for the president of North America sales. Now that was about 2.5 years, but with 3 different presidents. So one job, direct and channel, all of North America. But I called it my sales leader boot camp because I worked with 3 different sales leaders, and sales leadership is not always sales leadership is sales leadership. So I did that for 2.5 years, went over to field marketing as a senior director of, again, North America. Got my VP promotion of Inside Center of Excellence, not having been in inside sales. And I led a team of folks who ran our sales academy, our coaching programs, and operational excellence. And then miraculously, 1.5 years ago, I joined the channel as VP of our North America Inside Sales organization. Again, something very different from what I had done before, but it's been tremendous.
Wow, you have such an interesting and impressive background, and I love that, you by your windy roads and all the skills that you've collected along the way, you're letting people know that the ladder is always not straight and probably typically not at all.
You've got to take some side steps, right, to get to where you're going.
Yeah. And with those positions, one of the things I was thinking about, because you were saying like new to you, learning new skills, have you ever questioned your abilities or qualifications? And if so, how did you overcome that challenge?
Of course, don't we all?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think that, my current role is a great example of this, where I had not carried a bag and was not officially a sales maker before, and I hadn't been in the channel. But the way that I approach that is 2 ways. One is self-awareness. You have to know what you're great at, what your strengths are, and also what you're not good at. I encourage everyone to write those down. What are you really great at? What do you like? What don't you like? So that you can speak to those things in mentorship and in interviews. And then the other thing is none of us know what we don't know or haven't had exposure to. And our leaders know that. So coming into a new role, I know we all put a lot of pressure on ourselves about, hey, what am I supposed to bring to this job when I've never done this job before? And I think that we just have to approach our careers with a learning attitude and that curiosity so that we can listen and learn and then overcome whatever the objections might be that we're creating in our heads about ourselves.
Ooh, such a good answer. Being curious, learning attitude. I love it. And then, I would say for me, it took me a long time to just be okay by saying, I don't know, but
Yeah.
that's what we've got our teams and collaboration to find out. And I
Yeah.
love your tip on making the list of what we're good at and maybe what we're not good at.
Okay.
Um,
It's
yeah,
totally okay.
awesome. All
Yeah.
right. Well, what has driven you to continue to grow in these amazing leadership roles you've held?
Yeah, I know what great leadership has meant to me in my career and how I've been impacted by great leaders. And so I've been inspired to carry the torch for those who kind of came before me. We have
Mhm.
such an opportunity to positively impact people so that they can make the best decisions for themselves and their families, to take on risks, to grow the career that they want and not what they think somebody else might want for them. And so I want to be a part of that for people. Mentorship is probably the funnest part of my job, talking to folks about all of their personal and professional questions and, the intricacies of who they are. And so I just want to carry on and offer the inspiration that's been offered to me over the years.
Oh, I love that. With that, what are some individuals who maybe have inspired you in your journey?
Yeah, I thought about this a lot because, this is my answer is going to be very cliche, right? Which is I come from a great family. I am the middle of three daughters, and my father taught us to be kind and to be smart. So do your research and treat people with respect. And my mom taught us to work hard, to become independent and reliable, to go the extra mile, to go above and beyond. And then my mom's mom, we call the OG feminist because she was a refugee and had my mom, the oldest of six, at age 16, and was a
Oh, wow.
waitress and just a survivor. She had a family of a lot of women. I do have some male cousins, but my aunts, my sisters, and then my female cousins all inspire me, as well as people in the workplace who I've worked for and with. So all of my mentors and sponsors who I've chosen because of who they are. The women who have come before us and paved the way, who had more of a struggle taking their seat at the table than we all do. Not that it's the easiest every day. And then my team, and that they, men and women, are inspiring people and leading the best team in the business today. I show up every day for them so that I can support them in their endeavors and fight for them if I need to, cheer them on whenever they're doing great or not, and just to be a great support to them. So I'm really inspired by all of the people around me, and mostly just my team and those that I'm working with day in and day out.
Ah, you're tugging at my heartstrings here. Like, what a fantastic answer. I love that you shared, some personal and professional inspiration in there. Madeline, I couldn't be happier that we're celebrating you as our Woman of the Week, and just want to thank you on behalf of all the community members for sharing some of your journey with all of us. I know that this is going to resonate with a lot of people, so thank you very much.
Thank you, Jackie, for the opportunity. I'm happy to be here and I'm glad to be a part of the channel.
Amazing. Well, we're thrilled to have you. All right, community members, please feel free to comment, share your insights, and, let's just celebrate Madeline as our Woman of the Week this week. So until next time, happy Wednesday.